Hello everyone, in this video we will see about process synchronization where we have synchronization critical section problem and Peterson solution for critical section problem. So what is synchronization? It is like if there is a process, like there are multiple processes using same data, then it should be ordered in a way that multiple process should not edit the other process data. Since we have several processes accessing and manipulating same data, then it is affecting other process for accessing the data. So this condition we call it as race condition. To guarantee against the race condition, we need to ensure that only one process at a time is using the variable and manipulating the variable counter. So critical section problem is like, consider system of n process like P0 to Pn-1, each process as critical segment of the code. So that critical segment of the code will not be shared, like it is very important for the process for execution. So process may be changing common variable, updating table, writing the files, etc. When one process in the critical section, no other process may be used that critical section. So the data which is shared by the process P0 to Pn-1, that process, that a segment of data, we call it as critical section. And the problem here is we should ensure that only one process is using that critical section and it should not be interrupted or changed by other process when it is utilized by the process, like one process which allocated first. Critical section problem is to design a protocol to solve this. Each process must ask permission to enter into the critical section. Like we have an entry section, permission should be given to enter into the critical section, and after finishing the work, while leaving, it should go to an exit section and then reminder section, reminding that the critical section is free now. So this is how a critical section sample code is written, or the syntax code is written. For the general structure of process Pi, do, it is under a do while true and do. Entry critical section, it should pass through the entry section, like entry condition, to utilize the critical section data. Then exit section, after exiting section, it should keep a code or a condition for reminder section for other process, so that this entry, like this critical section entry is now available. Algorithm for the process Pi under critical section is like, we'll take a condition like turn is equal to j, do while turn equal to j, enter into the critical section. Whatever the process from P0 to Pn-1, for the process Pi, if the turn value of that process is equal to j, then critical section is given for entry. Then the turn value will be assigned with j, reminder section will be enabled. So turn value equal to j is the exit section, reminder section will be evaluated, and then the value until the while loop is true and the while condition true is turn equal to j, then till then the critical section will be under the execution of process Pi. Solution for critical section is one of the solution for this problem is mutual exclusion, progress, and bounded waiting time. So we have a critical section handling in operating system based on two approaches, that is preemptive and non-preemptive. Preemptive is a method where the process will allow other process to execute by sharing the CPU time. Non-preemptive process are the process which will exit the kernel mode only if the process is completely executed. So based on this preemptive and non-preemptive methods, the critical section will be handled by operating system. So we have one solution for this problem is Peterson solutions. The solution is it's a good algorithm description to solve the problem, used for only two processes at a time. So Peterson solution is for only two process critical section usage. It is not for the n number of process which is using critical section. Assume that there is a load and store mechanism. Instructions are automatic and that cannot be interrupted. The two process which shares two variables, in turn and boolean flag. The variable turn indicates whose turn it is to be entered for the critical section, and the flag variable or array of two variables is used to indicate the process which is in ready to enter into the critical section based on flag I value should be true and implies the process Pi is ready for entering into critical section. So algorithm for process Pi under Peterson solution is: first, in the do statement, flag I for the process Pi, flag I value is set to true, turn is set to j, while flag I and flag true condition should always be correct. If both the conditions are correct, then the process Pi can enter into critical section. Once the critical section work is done, the flag value is set to false. So after setting the flag value to false, then the process Pi cannot enter into critical section. Then the next process of Pi plus 1 can turn the flag value into true, can enter into critical section, and then we have remainder section, the code which is to be executed after the critical section, then exit from the while loop. So Peterson solution states that provable that three critical section requirements to be met. Mutual exclusion is preserved where one process can enter into critical process and the other cannot, because there are two conditions. One is flag value which has to be always true to enter the condition. If flag I value is true, then flag j value becomes false, or the turn value is j. If it should be j, then the turn value will be I if the flag value of j is false. Progress requirement is satisfied and bounded waiting requirement is met in the Peterson solution. I hope you understood this problem, this topic. Thank you.